Then there's the athletes who train to win. They train every day, every session, so that they win on match night. There are just those very few players who train to dominate. They train so hard that winning is inevitable.
Well, first off, I just want to appreciate you, man, for coming in, joining us today.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for being here, bro. Yes,
Thank y'all for having me, man, for real.
You got any music coming out? Anything looking forward to?
Yes, sir. I got the GMM video about to drop. Goldmouth Mexican video shot by James Pompa, the Eagle. And I also got the mixtape. Goldmouth Mexican as well about to drop.
How long you been working on that for?
Shit, since last year, bro, to be honest.
That's the one we did that video for, right? The Goldmouth Mexican?
Yeah. I remember that's that. One of the songs that's gonna be on it for sure. Yeah, for sure.
So how much time do you think you put into this album already, or Goldmouth Mexican?
Shit, man, bro, I've probably recorded up to like maybe 20 songs already for the project, but all 20 songs won't make it. So I mean, at least I've been working on it for at least a year, man. So, you know, should be dope, man.
Do you write down the lyrics when you make those songs? Because I know there's other artists that will write down the lyrics, and that's why they take like a few years. Like Roddy Ricch, he took like 2 years to make his album.
Shit, Nipsey Hussle took like 9 years to make his album.
Yeah.
The last one, the Victory Lap.
Victory Lap, yeah.
I write it to the beat, man. Once I hear the beat, you know, I write. And I mean, there's certain songs where we freestyle the whole thing, or punching, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, I like to write, man. I love to write, you know, because most of the time when I'm writing, it's on point. You know, most of the time if you hear a freestyle, you can tell it's a freestyle.
Right.
You know.
For sure.
What's the process like choosing the songs to stay in the album?
The process is the song has to be dope, you know. Yeah, cause like you know, as much as you want every song to make it, there might be 1, 2, 3, 4 songs that just aren't as good as the others, you know. And you know, as an artist, you want all your music to make it, all your music, but you know, you got to look at it from a fan's perspective as well. Like, is this even good enough? Just because I like it, everybody else might not like it, you know? And yeah, and even like, just because I said something on a song that I really want people to hear, sometimes like it just wasn't delivered right or whatever it is, man. So like, not everything makes it, you know? So
yeah, like in Victory Lap, I know he was talking in an interview saying that I think Michael Jackson, when he was coming up with an album, that he took out, somebody told him, what are the 2 or 3 songs that are kind of alright, that you're not really feeling like all the way like that. Mm-hmm. And then you take that step back, and then out of that, they got like Billie Jean and all these other songs out of it, from that process, from taking a step back and taking those 2 or 3 songs out. Have you ever had a moment like that where you took out some songs and you like kind of glad you did that? Yeah, you know, like I said, you know, certain songs, you know, when you're writing and creating and when you're writing the song, you're like, man, this is tight. But whenever you record it sometimes, like, and then you're listening to it, you get time with the song to listen to it. You know, you have your other songs that are just so much better, and you're just like, man, this one can't make it, man. Yeah. So for sure, man, I've had them songs, you know, where I'm like I said, man, everything just can't make it, bro. But that's part of the process, though, you know, because I feel like that's more like as an artist, really, not really just music, but an artist has to deal with that.
Yeah, man, because it's art, man. You want to deliver something, you know, that you want to really deliver to the people.
Yeah, not just yourself. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you want something that you feel real comfortable with giving to the people, man, and you just want to satisfy, you know? Yeah. Satisfy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And at the end of the day, do you ever feel satisfied when you drop the music?
That's a good one, man.
I do feel satisfied, but after that, after I drop it, like I'm ready to I always have other music that I'm working on. So it's like, I'll be satisfied with it, but I already have better music that I'm sitting on.
Just always just constantly playing in your head. Playing
Yeah,
in your
man.
head,
I mean, you know, cause I create, like I'm really working on 3 projects this year. You know, I'm working on like this soft rock / blues project, the Goldmouth Mexican, and then I got one called Diamond in the Dirt. That's an all original project. And like, you know, just working, man. It's like I always, it might be new to y'all, but it's kind of a little old to us. You know, as the artist, it's a little old because we're sitting on it, waiting on the right time to deliver it to the people.
Right. So it's not overwhelming no more. Like when you started, would you say it's overwhelming? Or do you still feel that way?
I mean, not necessarily overwhelming because, like, I love what I do, man. I love creating, and it's
do you
not
ever feel pressure?
Pressure? You know,
Or not really?
not really, man. Cause like I just feel like I'm in my own lane. I'm not necessarily trying to.
Like you're not competing with anybody?
I'm not competing with none of these guys.
Yeah.
Like I'm not competing with y'all.
Right.
I'm in my own lane. I'm doing my own thing. I like to be different. You know, that's why like every song just isn't a hip hop rap song. You know, I like to be different, man.
Yeah, you're not a rap artist, you're an artist.
Yes, sir.
So you got a lot of various of music genres.
Yeah, man. Like I can come and sing for braceros. You feel me? Give me 30 minutes. I can
And then
sit
go across the street and go sing at bodegas or some shit.
and then go down the street and perform rap music for bodegas. Exactly, man. And I just think that that's a dope thing, man. Like I'm just not in that box. You know, don't put me in this box, man. Don't really compare me to most artists or maybe pretty much all these artists, man, because I put in so much work. I'm always working, and you know, I'm putting people on.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, that's your brand. That's like you're not trying to be like Nike's not trying to be like Under Armour, you know. Nike and Under Armour are the only thing.
Yeah, Nike is very different from Under Armour. You feel me?
But they're both good brands. They're both good companies.
Label me like Nike or Jordan, man. I'm just, I'm
Top of the top.
You feel me? Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
So how long you been doing this for?
Man, I've been doing it for a while, bro. I've been doing music for a while, man. 10 years plus, man. And you know, the cool thing about it is, I mean, sometimes it's like, man, I wish I was over here. I wish I was there already, you know. But at the same time, you know, my life's different from everybody else's. Everybody got their own, and I'm okay with where I'm at, you know. I wish I could be, you know, already doing tours and everything, but maybe, you know, God works, and so maybe it's just it wasn't my time, or it's not my time, or, you know. But I continue to work, man. Like, you know, big deal.
It's like I think I heard Kobe say where you have to fall in love with the process more than actually being there. And I see that, like, I've been watching podcasts and other motivational videos and all that, and they're also the same shit. How you have to embrace the struggle and the process to get there.
Yeah.
Because once you get there, once you get that reward, it's not
the same as when you were hungry.
The thrill comes from that process, from working hard and everything.
Yeah, I bet you know, once you have it, I bet you it's a whole different feeling, you know. It's like, man, I'm here, so that's like a whole different process, a whole different part of the game, you know.
It's a whole different stage.
Right, exactly, whole nother level.
Do you feel like you're giving all these people this? Do you feel undervalued at sometimes? At points?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's like, you know, you want everybody to love you. You think you put your heart into it. You put your soul. You put blood, sweat, tears into a project, and maybe you don't get the outcome that you really, really wanted, you know, and yeah, you feel undervalued, but
you gotta take it to the chin.
But you can't devalue yourself though, you know, because it's like, I know my potential, I know my skill, I know my heart, you know what I'm saying? And you know,
there is, to me, it's almost like it's their loss. You know, like it's almost like my father. My father ain't in my life. He abandoned me like twice, and it's his loss. You know what I'm saying? Like he's missing out on a great fucking son. You know what I'm saying? He's missing out on a lot of things, and that's the same thing with a lot of people who choose not to listen to local music. Man, you're missing out on some of the greatest music that you might hear, man. Like, cause when I'm listening to the radio, I'm like, damn, I got songs that are just like this, or maybe even better, or like you could put me on the radio with that. You can put my music before that song or after that song, and it's gonna flow. Right. You know, so you can't just devalue yourself, man. You always gotta, keep your head up, man.
Do you say that's like a motivation to you, to keep striving and keep, having the love you do for your music and outside of music too?
Yeah, it's definitely motivation. I mean, it's like, okay, I ain't got it yet. I'm gonna get it on this one, or I hope I get it on this one, or, it's definitely motivation, man. You got to stay motivated in a negative world, negative place. It's crazy how your own town can bring so much negativity, but you got to look past it, because at the same time, you're trying to be bigger than the city. You're trying to get out. You want Austin to hear it. You want Dallas to hear it. You want Fort Worth to hear it. Right. You want Lubbock to hear it. Right. San Antonio, you want them, El Paso, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like Denver, sure. New York. I mean, like Amarillo. I mean, it's the stepping stone, where you lay your foundation.
Yeah. If you can't make it in your hometown, you can make it nowhere.
That's what they say, man. Yeah. And I think I've done pretty good in my hometown, man.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So far, man. Let's see. How much it grows in the future,
Shit, as long as you keep going, bro, like, we're all rooting for you. Oh, yeah. So, we want to see Amarillo up there, too. That's what we're doing, all this.
For sure, man.
Trying to help everybody out, help each other out,
Yeah, man, and that's what counts, man, and that's what it takes,
takes a team.
Support. Mm-hmm. So the more support you get from your city, man, the faster it's going to happen for you, But I mean, there's a lot of haters in this city, man. Have y'all got some hate from y'all's podcast yet?
Of course.
Have y'all got some hate from the videos?
Hell yeah, like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Let's fuck. Or
even just getting like dirty looks. I don't go fuck. Fuck you. I'll take a picture of you.
I feel like, hey, bro, talk shit when you're up here with us.
Yeah,
exactly.
When they see us like all the equipment and shit.
Yeah.
They're like motherfuckers.
But I went with old friends a while back, and like when the Kevin Gates concert, when it was here, then we were like a part of it. We were on stage and everything, and then I hear them talking about.
So y'all were on stage for the Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh man,
or not with, but like up there, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. But I didn't never see none of them photos. I didn't see y'all posting photos or nothing. I didn't see.
We posted some.
Did y'all?
Yeah, on Instagram.
Okay.
But yeah, like I wasn't bragging about it or anything, and then I saw all these people that I used to go to school with, and they were like, "Shit, I see you up there, bro." No, so that shit feels good.
That's a good feeling, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. That's definitely dope as fuck, man. I was trying to open up for him, man, but man, motherfuckers is like man, sometimes it's like crazy. Like I hit up certain people who are putting together the shows, and I won't get a response back.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, man, I see some certain people or some people that they put on, and it's just like, dang, man, that's such a misrepresentation of the city, man.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Like, man, dude ain't even buy no new shoes for the show. dude ain't even get some fly clothes for the show, man. Kevin comes on stage looking at this dude like, who the fuck, or whoever it is, they like, who the fuck is this, man? Like, no, bro.
But I know you opened up for Paul Waldo.
Yeah, we did the Paul Wall. We did our thing, man. Shit shined bright on that stage, man.
Shit.
What was that like?
I mean, y'all sent me some photos of that, and I didn't even expect them, and I was like, oh shit, dope, man, dope. Well, what'd you say? How was that like?
Yeah, like how'd that come about?
Oh, we had to pay.
For real?
It's so crazy, man. Like, it's backwards over here, man. You're the artist, and they want you to pay to
to do your thing, man, to get on the stage. But I think if you have a big enough name, they'll try to get you and put you on. But I almost feel like I feel like I got a big enough name, man. Like, man, y'all should be hitting me up when all these big dope artists come through, man. Hit up Jay Peso, man. Jay Peso's a representative for a big step, 806 big stepper. Y'all should definitely have this fly ass gold chain, diamond wearing, bling bling motherfucker on stage representing for the fucking 806, representing for the Skrilla. You feel me? Like, man, like man. But a lot of motherfuckers, they envy that shit.
Oh, yeah.
They want to be, they want to shine more. They think motherfucking some of the DJs, you know what I'm saying, some of the promoters, they're like, man, like, bro, I ain't putting that shiny ass motherfucker up there, you know? It's crazy, bro. It's backwards over here, man.
It's like that saying, if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right.
Yeah, definitely, man. But sometimes that shit can be discouraging, man.
For sure.
That shit could piss you off, man. Like,
but I feel like that's what makes you though. Like, if it was just easy the whole time,
definitely, because it's not breaking me, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Like, it's not breaking me at all.
So if anything, it's motivating you.
Yeah, it's definitely motivating me to be like, fuck them motherfuckers. Sorry, is it cool that I cuss on the podcast? Because I know y'all's podcast, man, is a positive podcast, you know.
But we don't give a fuck. You can say
for sure, yeah. Yeah, man, I mean, you know, motherfuckers hate, man, but, you know, you just gotta keep on stepping on them motherfuckers, bro. Little cockroaches.
That's just stepping on that.
Okay, Scarface.
Stepping on a cockroach, man.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta label hating ass motherfuckers as, bro. There's so many of them, and it never dies. They come back. They multiply. That's what I'm saying. They're like
burner. You can't step on.
They're like cockroaches, bro. Them haters, man, like fucking cockroaches, dog.
See, but if you angle it right, you can use them for your advantage.
Man, I've definitely been trying to, bro, but one thing I don't like doing is taking advantage of people, man.
Right. Yeah,
but I understand what you're saying, though.
But like, use their hate to promote yourself.
I mean, you know, they say all promotion is good promotion.
Right.
So whether they're making a post and talking shit on me, like my homie, the Awas, my homie Sergio, man, Awas, he was like, man, bro, I posted your music and on my Snap, and I had motherfuckers hating, fool. They're like, when you listen to his music, he ain't even that good, or fuck your hating ass, fool. Block. Block.
Come on, now.
Feel me?
Come on, now.
Block. Get your bitch ass on, man. Shit. Hate on the dude smashing your baby mama. Block. You feel me?
Okay.
Send him a video.
Yeah.
Baby mama's out there.
Yeah, man, Daniel's a good.
So I was gonna say, like Floyd Mayweather, how everybody used to hate his ass.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he was selling pay-per-views, and people were either watching to watch him lose, watch him win, or just because that's what was popular.
And you know what? I might have been one of those Floyd Mayweather haters. I didn't really like him at the beginning. Like,
but
I
bought the pay-per-view.
But now, like, I follow him. I watch his shit. He's motivation to me.
Because you understand, he was playing a character. He was a businessman to sell the fight.
Straight businessman, and he's getting money, man. He's getting to what y'all call the bag. Everybody's like, get the bag, get the bag. I'm like, man, he's getting money, man. He's getting to the money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, he's getting to the bag. Whatever, man. He's getting a check.
Money.
At most, bro, I got it in the bag, but that's it.
At most. And we said fucking around too. It's not like we said that shit with a straight face.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it was old.
So what would you say is the biggest misconception about you?
The biggest misconception?
Yeah.
What's misconception?
How people perceive you.
How they
view, like,
the biggest thing is motherfuckers think I really got a lot of money. Motherfuckers think I just got all this heat.
Mommy, but you got all this clean.
You know, I guess so, man. And they're like, man, tax that fool. He wants to get on 1,200. I had these people that were bringing Boosie. They tried to charge me $1,200
To perform?
Yeah, and then but the little homie, he was like, man, they let me do it for $5 or something. They asked me for $5. And I was like, what the fuck? Why would they ask me for $1,200? They telling you $5 and shit. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I mean, that's a misconception, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I mean, it's, you know, I mean.
Or even outside of music. Like, what is like your friends, your family, the people that you grew up with, and they see you making music now and trying to do all these big things. What's a misconception that they might have about you? Or what's something they say, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, most of them hate, man.
real.
Most of the family hate. They don't promote. They don't like. They don't share. They don't heart my shit.
Right.
Most of them are hating, man, and it's crazy, man. You know, like I wear my chains and stuff, and they're just like, you know, and I'm just like, man. And you know, y'all don't know what I did to get this chain. Like I put this motherfucker. I seen it at the pawn shop. I put it on layaway.
Right.
I paid so many payments. I got it. Same thing with the next chain, you know. I seen it at the pawn shop. I put it on layaway. I got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I seen this other piece. I put it on layaway. I paid payments and I got it. You know, like it took me time. You know, and
Patience.
yeah, you know, and they think, you know, like, oh, he thinks he's this or that, and it's like nothing like that, man. And you know, they're just at the end of the day, like I just feel like it's hate, man. Like, you know, cause like any of my family's doing something, it's positive, it's productive. I'm gonna like it, I'm gonna share it. You know, especially if they're living in my town and they got something going, I'm definitely gonna share it. But you know, like it's just crazy, man.
And would you say like, especially family, like they're supposed to be like your backbone, you know? So how do you feel? Like, do you feel some type of way that they hate on you?
Yeah, man, it's hate, for sure.
So he just said,
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, you know, hey, man, like it just, you know, it just ain't family, but people hate, man, when they see you doing something that they wish they could do, or you're more productive than them. You would think that they would show love and they would, you know, this and that, but you know, everybody don't got your heart, and you can't expect people to move how you move. You can't expect people to love how you love. But when it comes to family and close friends, you kind of do expect it. But when you don't get it, it's like dang, man, it's like a
like it's a little different because it's your family.
Yeah, it definitely hits different, man.
Like
for
anybody
real.
else, I don't give a fuck. But my family is like, I want them to be proud, you know?
Yeah, man, for sure. Like, man, I wish they would show like they're proud of me, and it's the exact opposite.
Yeah.
But you know, I keep pushing though.
For sure. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all you can do. Just keep pushing. Use it as
Yeah,
motivation.
for sure.
What's the
man.
next move on the chessboard?
Exactly. Come on, like, come on, though.
You got to do this shit.
Trying to get that money.
Get that money, bro.
Gotta get that bag. Gotta get that bag.
Money, man. Shit, man. Trying to show them. Once I show them the money, they probably be like, "Oh shit!" And it's like, man, y'all should, but y'all should have been believing in it the whole time, man. Because I've always been productive with what I do.
Right.
You know, I've always been productive. Always try to stay productive, man. I mean, there's times where I'm just chilling and I might take a break, but I'm always trying to be productive, man. Always trying to make something happen, bro. Cause the city's too small, and you know they say they say once you slow down, people forget about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to have them forget about me. They gotta know.
We
You know?
were just talking about it. Yeah, we were talking about it the other day. We were talking about how like who was it that said? Was it Izzy or Ziggy? I mean,
Ziggy. I think it was probably Ziggy.
I think he said this the way he did whenever he was in the NFL. He was like, every day you got to work to become like your best you, because there's somebody right behind you trying to take what you have from you. So like you got to make sure you stay ahead of that person. And while you rest, while you're asleep, while you're watching TV, they're over here working.
Somebody's working trying to get it.
Especially now, bro, that there's social media and everything. There's more people trying to do it just because it's easier now.
Yeah, it's so much easier now, for real.
Is that a big ass difference you noticed from when you started 10 years ago?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Because you know, motherfuckers can pick up their phone and record a song on BandLab.
Yeah.
But like,
I used to do that.
but that's cool. That's cool, man.
Just the beats.
That's cool, man. But it's like that. I guess you know you can't stay on that phone and just think that's. No, man, you got to spend some money and go to somebody's studio. Whether it's your homeboy's studio, whether it's a real studio, you know, you got to pay.
And you got to do fucking research
go
too
to
on
the
top of
next
that shit.
step. You know, there's steps to this shit. Steps to the game, man.
Oh yeah.
And sacrifices.
So if you can go back 10 years ago, what would you tell yourself to do different?
I would go back and tell myself, I would have to say, man, Peso, don't be lazy when it comes to the computer. Learn everything. Learn everything that they're showing you. Pick it up and do better, man. And make sure you work it, because like I used to record myself, you know, and now I'm paying dudes to record me.
Yeah.
You know.
But you kind of know who's bullshitting you and who's not, because you take that time.
Oh, bro, man, it's so crazy because like I messed with some engineers, and like 2 engineers specifically, man. I spent a year or maybe a year and a half with one of them recording, and then he's like, yeah, bro, I don't put everything in, you're mixing, I don't do everything. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you don't do
What am I
everything?
paying for?
What the fuck? And he's like, well, you're not paying that much. I'm like, dog, I'm paying you what you're asking me for. The fuck? Like, bro, you gotta let me know, bro. Like, tell me what you really want so I could pay you. But if you think you want $50 while I'm sitting in your fucking living room, I'm probably not gonna do that. You know, I'm gonna go to this other dude that got some more set up studio and pay him $50. That, you know. And then I went through that with another person, and I probably recorded with him 60, 70 songs. You know, paying them $20, $25 because that's what he was asking, and
an hour per song.
Per song, because they're like, man, Peso, I fuck with you, bro. I appreciate you coming through. Man, for you, dog, I'm gonna charge you. Give me $20, dog, a track. 25. Give me, you know. I'm like, shit, bet I got you. And I'm fucking pulling up fucking 3 times a week, fucking doing 2 or 3 songs in a session. Yeah. You know, giving you $60, 65 cents, whatever it is, you know, that adds up. And at the end of it, you're like, hey, bro, you know, I never hit the 4K on you. I never gave you as much as I could. I'm like, bro, why the fuck not? But that's just smudge on your name, you know, because when I do something. When I do something for somebody, I put 100% behind it, bro. My name is going behind whatever I do. And my name is Jay Peso, dog. And when people speak about me, I want it to be highly spoken. You know what I'm saying?
That's your reputation.
That's my reputation, bro. And for the most part, motherfuckers speak highly, you know, because I've always showed love and I did everything from out of my heart. Yeah. And you could tell certain motherfuckers, they ain't doing it from out of their heart, bro. They're just doing it just to do it, which is cool.
Pure intentions.
You know, I got pure intentions, bro. My heart's pure, dog, when I make a move, when I'm stepping. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting anything back. I'm not expecting anything more than what I pay for. But at the same time, bro, like, you know, give me 100%, bro.
Give me what I'm giving you.
Because you're already telling me, damn, Peso, appreciate you coming through. Man, everybody talks about you. They were like, damn, you come through for Peso? You know, you come through? And And I'm just like, man, it's just so crazy, bro, how people work, man. Thank you, bro.
Yeah. Like I seen this one thing. I was watching like you know on YouTube they got like seminars like for marketing and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
There was one that said that all these people spend all this money on marketing, making commercials and all this shit. And there's one that said put it on the plate. So he owned a restaurant, and his motto was put it on the plate. So they focused on food, on the quality of the food, the reputation, and they never did any marketing or advertisement or nothing like that. So because you have, the whole point was if you have a good product with quality, it's gonna spread on its own.
Yeah,
and the best type of marketing is word of mouth.
Word of mouth. Yeah, exactly, man. People gonna speak about you.
Hell yeah.
You know.
Now you got other salesmen selling your shit and they don't even know it. They're just telling them, hey, go try this shit out.
Yeah, for real, bro. For real. That's what it's about, man. Like I'm telling you, man. If you put 100% behind what you do, like fuck who's talking down on it. Fuck the haters. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them, bro. Like they were already not gonna spend no money with you. They were already not gonna help you promote. You know what I'm saying? Because that's in their nature. That's what they feel. That's how their mind is working. They ain't trying to help. You know what I'm saying? But
especially if they're also trying to do what you're doing. And
yeah,
they see
man,
you doing better.
Motherfuckers hate that
for
shit,
sure,
bro. Like,
yeah.
like there's so many local artists, bro, that ain't gonna hit the share on my shit. That don't hit the share on my shit. Yeah. But I see you watching my shit. You know what I'm saying? I see you on my stories watching. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna hit the share, and that's just so crazy, bro. Like, but that's just the way it is, you know. And that's something I already understand. And I already know, you know. Yeah. And that's why, like most people, I keep them as friends. I don't remove them. I don't block them. You know what I'm saying? But if they're speaking some negative on my name, I'll block your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't saying nothing negative and you're just watching, but I know you're a hater and you ain't never gonna share really, I'll keep you on my page just so I can show you, just so you can watch me work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, I really don't like to block people or unfriend them unless they're being negative, talking negative.
Yeah.
You know, really hating and saying some disrespectful shit, and I'm like, man, you ain't never doing shit when you see me face to face, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can go somewhere with that
like
shit.
That, what do they call it when you talk over the phone? Internet. Oh yeah, keyboard warriors and shit. Like they'll say whatever.
Keyboard warriors.
Yeah, they'll say whatever on the phone, but when it's really like this, then
Say shit.
where is all that talking on? You know.
As a matter of fact, they might come up and be like, "Hey, bro, I really support you. I like your stuff."
And then they'll fucking send a video to the fans. Look who I just met. You know?
Yeah, and making fun
Yeah,
of you.
man,
and
there's
shit.
a lot of them in the city, man. They get on the internet and they talk that shit on the keyboard. And it's like when you see them, they're like, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? And it's like, man, fool, you were just talking shit. And I know it's subliminally towards a motherfucker like me.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it is, bro. But, I mean, you know, haters gonna hate. Let them do their job.
Yeah.
So has there ever been a moment where you felt like giving up, and then what kept you going?
Definitely, man. There's been moments where, I mean, you know, when I was battling cancer, man, you know, my body wasn't the same. I didn't have hair. At one time, I didn't have eyebrows. You know, I looked different. I felt different about myself. You know, I wanted to quit. Like, who's gonna want to hear somebody that looks like me? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna care? Like, you know, to hear this shit. And you know, I love doing what I do, man. So I pushed on, you know. I wrote a song to God when I was messed up in the wheelchair. I wrote a song called Patience. And on the hook, I was singing, 'Cause I need you. Oh, yeah, 'cause I need you. You know, I was talking to my friends, to my family, to my fans, to my supporters, letting them know like how much I needed them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was speaking on patience, and I said on a bar on that song, how God told me to slow down and to sit down. He set me down. And, you know, those were times where I wanted to stop, you know, I wanted to quit. Or there's times where, you know, it's, you know, the wifey isn't feeling it, you know. Maybe she might get upset because some girls are liking it. Girl might want a hug or something, you know, showing support, and it's like, fuck, I'm making you upset about it, man. Fuck this shit. You know, I just go fucking work, do the normal fucking thing. But it's like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that, man. I don't want to be normal. I'm not normal. I'm not the average Joe. You know what I'm saying? I'm far from that, man. God gave me a gift. You know, I've reached certain people and touched them in their hearts. I've had people tell me, man, my dad, I had this guy named Jake. He's a guitar player, and he's a white guy, man. And his dad, they listened to Little Amarillo, and he told me, man, bro, my dad, he never cried while I was battling cancer, but he damn near was crying to Little Amarillo when he heard Little Amarillo. I was like, fuck, for real? Like, damn, that's some powerful words you're telling me, bro. And I've created a song about the city and was singing about how I love the city and things I love to do in this small city, man, because, you know, sometimes there ain't too much to do, you know. And to hear people say, I touched them like that, you know, is like, man, why quit? I got more to offer, you know.
It's like you're doing what you wanted to do. It's your purpose, almost.
Oh, damn right, it is my purpose. I've had prophetic word told to me that God wants me to sing for Him. So, I mean, for sure, this is my purpose.
Prophetic words people don't know is when you go to get a prophetic word, they don't know who you are. You go to some random ass person, and then they tell you something that's like hitting home. Cause I've had that too,
bro. Like
that shit is crazy.
Like I was sitting in church one day, and so church service is over, and I get up, and this white woman, she touches me. She's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." And she's like, "I have a prophetic word for you. God told me to tell you something. Would you mind that I tell you?" And I'm like, "Wow, okay." You know, and so we get out of the seats and stuff, and we go into the middle, and she's like, "Hey, God wants me to let you know that He's gonna restore your strength." And I was just like, dang, wow, like how do you even know that I'm just coming from being paralyzed? I was just finished battling cancer. I'm weak. My legs hurt when I'm standing up to praise God. I can't stand during the whole worship, you know. I have to sit down during worship while everybody's standing and worshiping God. And I had that prophetic word. I've had a lot of prophetic words to me, man. Like we were in a small Bible study in a room, and this older Mexican woman that didn't know me, she told the lady, "Hey, let me tell him something. I have a prophetic word for him." And I'm like, she's pointing at me and stuff, and I'm with my wife and my daughters. Yeah. And I'm like, man, what's this lady gonna tell me? You know, she don't know me. What's going on? I mean, you know. Yeah. And she's like, God wants you to sing for Him. You're gonna sing for God one day. You're gonna make a song. You're gonna make music. And I was just like, wow, because I've had so many of those prophetic words, you know, about God and about singing. And you know, you gotta believe it, man. You have to, you know.
It's
That's
crazy.
crazy. So that almost gave you like another purpose to make music.
More motivation.
More than you like. It's not just that I love it. Now it's like God told me to sing for Him.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
my purpose.
it's like
Yeah.
man, like I had this.
It's like yeah, my fault.
Go ahead.
It's like reassuring. Like you know how you say you're different. Like this is your purpose, and now
Yeah.
God's telling you this.
Yeah, man, getting that prophetic word. I had this other girl, and she gave me the prophetic word, man, and she was like, "You're gonna write a song for God one day, and it's gonna be a big song." And you know, it was a prophetic word, bro, and it's like, it's just crazy, man. Getting them words, man, it reassures you. You know, like I haven't created that song just yet, or maybe I have. I got a song called "Amazes Me," and my friend Aaron helped me out with that. A-Rod, he's a Christian artist, man, and he helped me out with it. He just sent it back to me, and maybe that's the song. But definitely, man, it's reassuring. You know, like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and
So that's what's up, bro. That's crazy. Because I've done prophetic words too, and like once you hear it, you almost get goosebumps. Like
You get chill.
you get chills, you get hot. It's like a weird feeling. Like you can't describe that feeling. Like even though you get goosebumps and shit, but it's
Yeah.
still you can't describe that
You're
feeling.
still like, it's almost like flabbergasted.
Yeah.
You walk out of there like that situation
sticks with
thinking
you,
like,
yeah.
bro, what just happened?
How did they even know? You know?
bro.
Yeah, it's such a crazy feeling, you know, getting those words, man, from people, you know, like. And one time, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, like God spoke to me 3 times in a day, man, and He used 3 different people to speak to me. And He told me, don't forget Him, don't be afraid. And I forgot the last one He told me, man, but it was so crazy, man. Like I had 3 different people speak to me that day, and they told me, and
told
like
you the same thing, or?
I was with my homeboy Bethel, man. And so the last person, we were chilling in my garage having some beers and stuff, and the last person, I put it on speaker, and it was actually my wife's cousin, and she was like, hey, I wrote down this prayer for you. God told me to say this prayer to you. And it's so crazy because this girl, she was at the fucking bar, she was kind of buzzed up, and she was like, hold on, I'm kind of drunk, Joe, but don't think nothing. This is what God put in my heart to write this prayer down and tell you it. And she went to the restroom and said the prayer. And man, I put it on speaker so my boy Bethel could hear it. And man, she was crying while she was telling me this prayer. And after she got off the phone, I realized, I told my boy, I was like, man, bro, this is the 3rd person that talked to me today about what God has for me, what He told, how He's speaking to me. And I was like, I felt like I wasn't good enough, like unworthy. That's the exact word. I felt so unworthy, man, that God would come to me and speak 3 times in one day, man. It was just so crazy, and that was some of the prophetic words that I've had, bro.
Has there ever been a time when you didn't believe in God? Because you said you said you had cancer, and going through, I can only imagine how that is. So was there a time, even before that or that time, when you didn't believe in God, or you were mad at God, or something like that?
There's definitely times where I was maybe upset, but I don't think there was ever a time where I didn't believe in Him. I come from a family where they would send us to church when we were younger, and one of my aunts would take us to church. So like God has always been around.
Yeah.
But like when my mom passed away, I was 9 years old, and so I probably was a little angry,
Yeah.
When I was in the 6th grade, I went to live with my father for a little bit. It was only a little because he left. But anyways, I went to go live with my father, and I was going to Sam Houston, and I ended up getting into a fight with a kid who one of the teachers was his mom, and they ended up sending me to North Heights. And my dad was very upset, and one morning I woke up and all his stuff, I was living with him and his girlfriend across the street from San Jacinto Park at the very corner on Mississippi Street. It's a corner house, and all his stuff was gone. He was gone, and me or his girlfriend didn't know where he had gone to. He just took off. He pretty much abandoned me. And at that time, you know, I was kind of angry, probably, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's something that I got over, you know, like
It's a trial.
you can't just be angry at God for it. You can, at time, you know, they say not to question God, so I really wouldn't question it. But you know, it was something that I was just like, man, like, I don't got my mom. You're allowing this to happen. My dad's going away from me. I'm going back to my grandma's where I don't want to be. You know, it's like it's like.
There's a quote. It's kind of corny, but I feel like it's true. Where like God gives his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers.
Oh nah, that's not corny at all, man.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of corny, but it's true though.
Nah, I think that's it. In a way, it sucks because it's like, damn.
Yeah.
I gotta be the tough one.
But that
like,
means you can handle it. That means God chose you because
and
He knows you
but
can.
it's
You're
so
strong
crazy,
enough.
man, because it's like, when you're going through it,
That fucking
you
sucks.
almost you're like man, you sometimes you're thinking, man, I really ain't this tough. Why you putting it on me?
Yeah.
I'm hurt. I'm going through certain things and I'm hurt, man. I'm dying. I feel like I'm dying. Like, especially going through cancer, man. Felt like I was dying, you know. And y'all don't know, man. Like when you're doing chemo services, it can make you feel really nauseous.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I was throwing up all day, all night. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I got this WOG on me because it's a warrior of God. So I almost kind of signed up for it, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you're going through it, it's heavy. You know, it's tough.
That's how I feel like not to get like too religious and nothing like that.
No, it's all good, man.
You know how I feel like God, you got to be like real specific. How you said,
be specific when you ask for something from God, man.
Because you said warrior of God, He's like, here you go.
He will give you what you ask for. It might not be when you're asking for it. It might not be at that time, but you definitely will receive.
Yeah, and you got to be specific because, like you said, warrior of God.
Be specific, And but you know, like nowadays, man, like sign me up, you know.
Yeah.
Like, man, you know, I want to be known from my family and from my peers, from my city, like. That dude was a dope dude, man. Like, man,
he came out of that shit.
He was giving. He moved with his heart. He was loving.
Yeah.
He was a cool dude, man. Like, you know, like I told my daughter works for a church and she's above a lot of the kids. And I told her, man, at times I fear for you because, you know, people like to go to churches and be crazy. And at times I'm like, man, sign me up for being with you, because if something happens, I'm going to tell you to go, and I'm going to run towards it.
Yeah.
If I have to. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So that's just what it is.
Have you heard of the book of Job?
Yes, sir.
That's like my favorite story in the Bible. Because that's exactly what he's going through. they test his faith,
Mhm.
take away everything from him,
Mhm.
and he stays faithful to God. And then after, he gives him everything in return.
I've heard that story so much, man, and I almost feel like it's my story. But I've prayed to God, and I told him, I said, man, don't do me like Job, though. Don't do me like Job. Have you? I don't know if y'all heard that song, man. And it's like it's a Christian song, and it goes, don't take these beautiful things from me, and man, it's a very beautiful song, man, and he's just really telling God, like he got a beautiful family, he got a beautiful wife, he got this, and he's telling God, like, don't take it from me, please, like, you know, let me live life without you taking this from me, like, and it's a powerful song, man. Y'all gotta hear it, man.
What was it called?
I had to look it up, man.
I know they also say, like, God doesn't say no.
Yeah.
He says, I have something better for you. You have to wait, or yes.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. God's wisdom, and then, like, our wisdom compared to God's wisdom, you know?
At all.
So the song is called Beautiful Things by Benson Bonet. Y'all check that out one day, man. Beautiful Things. It's powerful, man. It's so powerful.
So we'll clip that and then we'll put it on there or something.
I think I might have heard it, man.
That'd be dope.
I used to help out in, like, little retreats or whatever. So, like, they used to play a bunch of, like, just Catholic music.
Yeah.
So I might have heard it.
Yeah, man. It's a very beautiful song, man.
So what do you feel like, especially nowadays, people always, like, make fun of and clown Christians. So what do you think is one of the biggest misconceptions about Christianity? Or, cause you're a Christian, or do you not want to put that out there?
I don't necessarily say I'm a Christian,
Yeah.
you know, but I believe in God, and, like, I try to move His way,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, so what do you think people get wrong about God? Because a lot of people nowadays, they don't really believe in God, or they're not really spiritual or anything.
Or they pick and choose what they believe.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going about life thinking they're doing it, they're moving it, they're like
Like they're in
motherfuckers
control?
been in prison and got out after doing so many years and think it was out of their own wit and will. Nah, man, God still has a purpose for you. That's why you're out of prison. That's why you're here for your family again. You know, like, there's more to your purpose than what you think, you know, and I think that's what a lot of people don't realize, man, when it comes to God and to their purpose, man. Like, you know, everybody has a purpose, man, and, you know, for the people who don't believe in God, man, I pray for you.
We pray for
We're
you.
gonna pray for you. We're gonna pray for you, man.
We were talking about God and everything, and we're drinking beer.
It's all of us.
I'm drinking water.
I don't give a... Nah. Hey, Jesus turned water into wine, but he didn't get
Hey,
drunk.
go on. Lil Buzz, but
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, he just felt good.
there's a part where he turned the water into wine for so many people so they could drink it, man, and it was, you know, do you think all them people went to hell just because they drank that wine?
Jesus sent me there.
You set him up.
He set me up.
Yeah, man, like, you know, just try not to get too crazy on it, man. You know, control yourself and know when to stop, and you'll be all right, I think.
Damn, we gotta work on that.
Hey, bro, we ain't making fun of him. That's all I'm
Nah,
saying.
one thing for sure is we're not making fun.
Nah,
For sure,
yeah,
man. Nah, because you can't make fun of God, man.
He has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think
there's a
so.
limit,
It's
though. There's a
not
limit.
crazy
Yeah.
sense of humor, but he probably does got a sense of humor, man.
I think he understands, bro. We're talking from the heart.
He's probably laughing right
Yeah,
now.
definitely everything that we've been talking about has definitely been coming from the heart, man.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's how it should be. You know, if you don't do everything with, like, your heart, it's not gonna have any meaning to it.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like,
Pure
that's why
intentions.
Pure
that's why I
intentions.
move with my heart, man. Just about every move that I make, you know, I try to be so real about it, you know. Yeah, for real,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Because it's, you know, what do you have if you're not, you know, doing
doing it out your heart, man. Like like you said, there's not too much meaning behind it, you know, if you're not, you know.
Oh yeah. That's it, man. Is there anything you want to shout out or anything you want to yeah, at this one.
Yeah, just anybody
Any
want to
shout
shout
out,
out
anybody?
anything or
Anything
just
that's coming
something you want
up?
to say or
wanna
last
promote?
meeting or something? Yeah.
Man, shout out to my boy Awas, Sergio Herrera, making a awa after me, the peso awa, strawberry, raspberry, lime. Shout out to everybody who shows me love, man. Shout out to all my supporters. You know, shout out to the people who hit share. You know, shout out to the people who talk positive behind what they got to say about me. Shout out to my haters, man. You know, big love, man. Big love, man. Shout out to God, man. You know, because of him, I'm still here. And, you know, I got some things coming up, man. Goldmouth Mexican, the project, the video's about to drop. Y'all check me out, J Peso on YouTube, J Peso Peso on Facebook, J Peso Peso on Instagram, 806 Big Stepper on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to keep it going, man. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you for doing this, bro.
Heck yeah, man. Thank y'all for having me, man.
The mic.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all, man.